All right, hello everyone, and welcome to this third day of the tournament. Today is the fifth game of the day, and we have a full roster game going on. Yeah, let me just tell Ryan that this is okay to start, and we can go. The two teams today are Thursday and Katy. Um, we haven't casted any games from Thursday yet, but Katy has been struggling a bit in the past few games, trying different, very creative stuff though, so it's very commendable from them. Um, yep. So the ban will start. I wonder if Katy Carey will be going for the same characters that they went for last time they were on a full roster game. That was Garrus the dog and Swift the sniper. Maybe they will go for something completely different, just to explore the game a bit more, or maybe they will try to go for the same characters that they've tried before to try to master them and win this game. The first ban is going to go for Thursday. We see this soon. Looks like they are talking about it, strategizing a bit. Since both team have a different voice chat right now, it's the perfect time to discuss about the upcoming game, what kind of strats they want to go for. Are they going for the push win, for the kills, which hero they are more comfortable with, and which hero they really want to see banned. So we do give a little bit of time for the teams here to discuss and strategize. Okay, technical difficulties have been called with the microphone. Hopefully this will get sorted out soon. Okay, first ban is going to be Tiger Claw. No little cat can get out of anyone's grasp this game. Next is going to be the ban on the blue side. Katy Carey can ban 2 characters. Dodger is out. Thanks. Oh, I missed that one. Uh, that is Wasp. Dodger and Wasp. So core characters are being banned first. I see again that the players really want to go for the full roster, the expansion characters. Thursday now can get 2 bans.
And hello.
And Andreas has joined me. Hello, Andreas.
Hello. So, I see we have some core bands.
Yeah, Tiger
Uh,
Claw, Dodger, and Wasp are out.
um, I would say this is the team Kitty Claw. No, not other what I named it were. So it was the. Let me open up. I forgot the name. So this is the team. First bands were Katy Carey bands.
First ban was on Thursday, so
Oh,
Thursday banned Tiger Claw first, and then
Claw.
Katy
Okay,
Carey
yeah.
banned Wasp and Dodger.
Uh, Knowing that I have seen both Kitty and Carey games, at least in the one full roster game they had, they also went for a tactic for banning quite a few the core characters.
Yeah,
So I this seems kind of expected. I would
yeah,
be quite curious seeing what Thursday chooses to ban because I'm pretty sure because it's so many new characters there are here available, this usually will be down to what do you not want to play against,
yeah.
what will give you the biggest headache.
Mm. And also, as I was saying, Katy Carey went for Garrus and Swift in the last full roster game.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they just barely had time, to get in, comfortable with their characters. So I'm wondering if they will try to get those characters back, and if Thursday has watched the game, if they will try to ban those characters first. We will see.
Yeah.
By the by the experience that we have with Katy Carey, I would not be surprised if they just went for completely new characters and just tried to explore them on the way.
Well, in the last game where they didn't have full roster, they did play Dodger and Zagatha, so maybe they might feel comfortable with those. So maybe they'll go that way.
Yeah, Dodger has been banned though.
Oh,
Whoops.
Dodger is so yeah.
By
Oh
Katy
yeah. Well,
Carey, so probably not.
so in that case, they will probably go something insane.
Yeah.
Let's hope they don't. Uh, uh, how should I say this? Pick something overly complicated, fries their brains out.
Like Ignatia, for
Because
example.
like Ignatia, like technically, what else we like? Is he bad? No, no, there he is, Nebker, a
Nepturia.
fantastic character who will just mess you up because there's so
Okay.
many options each turn.
It looks like Thursday is taking a bit of time here to ban. Oh, and
Oh,
the Sky Captain is banned. Cutter is
yes.
out. There's another
Um,
ban from Thursday.
yep. Uh, so Captain, that's basically.
Ursifar.
Oh, Ursifor, yes. Basically, I think both of those are kind of like Ursifor, the melee tank, and Captain is well, Captain is interesting. He can be both. Oh, another ban, a quick ban from and that is Sabina.
Yeah, Katy Carey does not want to see any core characters in this game.
Yes. So let's see what. Well, there are how many there? There are
Oh, Trinkets is out.
trinkets. Ah, I wonder why they banned trinkets. Have they seen the nightmare he can bring?
Maybe they are also tired of the push wins and they really want to see some blood this game.
Yeah, could be banning Sabina. Make sure that happens. Banning trinket. Make sure that happens. Even
Mm.
Tiger Claw is kind of minion killer.
Mm,
Well, at least can be.
a fast
So
one. So Thursday will
yeah.
go for first pick.
Hmm.
Did I see this? That's
Ooh,
Nebker?
Nebker. I'm to be honest. I know at least one of the players there, and Nebker is a valid choice. At least I'm not sure how familiar he is with this version of Nebker, but Nebker is a thing I can imagine happening.
Now it's Katy Carey's turn to pick a character. The problem with Nebker is he's a very strong, very oh, that's Misa. Misa has been selected on blue team. Right.
Yes.
Nebker is a very strong character, but he suffers a lot through his initiative. Most of his cards are, between 5 and 7 initiative. So it's
True.
really hard to know when you can be sure to land something. Um, that being
Um.
said, he can just float around, and he's a very volatile character.
the thing that seemed quite interesting to me is that Nepker, he's definitely not a damage dealer, at least not on his own, unless the enemy team helps him. But the thing is that he's super tanky. Like, even the bird who has a lot of damage will be hard pressed killing Nepker. If so,
Yeah, and
I don't like.
also Nebker has a lot of mobility that comes from being hit by opponents. So trying to kill Nebker sometimes it's a good idea. Sometimes it will give him the advantage. Uh, it really
The worst
depends.
part,
Oh,
yeah, the worst part is because if you go next to him to try and kill him, he will use his gold to use your card against you, and you might just end up dying because of it.
yes. So Nebker's gold is actually it's a range 3 skill that allows you to imitate or mimic the card that was played on the last turn of the target. So if last turn someone used a 7 damage attack, then Nebker can just use it at range 3 from the
I
hero
might
that
be
did it.
mistaken, but I think it has been boosted to range 4.
That was its range 4 now? Even more powerful.
I think so. I'm not completely sure, but I think it might be even range 4. But we'll definitely see that.
Mm,
So Thursday currently has 2 more bans. So knowing that they picked Nepker, Nepker is already a tank, but he's not a killer. So if they want to go for a bloodbath, they will need something else, and probably something like who's an initiator who can start the combat by killing something, because Nepker can't really do that.
exactly.
I would expect. Well, so the first question would be what would they ban? What would be annoying against Nepker?
Oh,
Oh, and we
Garrus
saw Garrus.
is banned.
Yes, I
So,
can see that
mm,
because Nepker is definitely excelled against range characters because, well, giving him range after attack is basically eases his positioning. Uh, this kind of feels like that they were going after like banning melee characters, so
mm,
maybe Wook and Brogan might be banned because they both are in the same wheelhouse of Garrus. But no, Whisper.
Whisper and Garrus have been banned by Thursday. For some reason, they do not want these close combat characters with good mobility to be on the board.
This leads me to think, oh,
Oh,
Twig banned.
Ignatia banned, so no brain damage for this game today. Ignatia is, I think, the most complex character, or at least the most difficult to play with or against if you want to keep your brain functioning.
And Min.
And Min is also banned. That leaves 7 choices. And there are 2 more bans coming from Thursday.
Um, yeah, the idea that they banned both Dog and Whisper indicates to me that they were banning characters who can get close next to you and basically hurt you by from distance. Like that idea.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Nightcore is usually not afraid of those kind of things. That makes me think that their second pick is going to be something that's kind of squishy. For example, Silver Arrow could be a definite option now. Those characters are both gone.
I really thought
Uh,
about Silver Arrow as well. She's fast, she's really mobile. Uh, sh Both of them could have a very good push capability if they were combined.
Another
And she
option could
also
be,
has the heal. You know, if Nebger wants to go in the fray, there's a heal on Silver Arrow. But it
yeah,
looks like they're going to ban Silver Arrow.
yeah. Another option I could pick is Tully. Well, she does has more defense than Silver Arrow, but still she's squishy and not that momentous.
I
And if
wouldn't.
they pick
Oh,
Tully and Whisper and Nightcore, those will mind destroying combo.
Tally. Oh, and
And
the 2
I
bans
guess
is going to be Silver
Silver
Arrow
Arrow,
and Brogan.
Brogan. They really do want to stop those chargers who go at you.
Now, Katy has
Though
2 more bans.
I'm surprised by the Silver Arrow ban. because then I have no idea what they're going for the second character. Maybe Swift. And as for Tally, they have a hero who has great movement and a lot of damage, but unfortunately only one attack. So
Yeah. Oh, Bane has been banned.
yeah, um,
I think it's a sensible choice.
yeah, Bane is definitely versatile. He can help Nebker.
Mm.
Second ban,
Aryan.
yes, that's
Alright.
well, I guess yeah. Everyone has a card limit movement, so that might be make sure that there's nothing against the bird Misa.
So Team Thursday will have to pick between Hanu and Wook, who are both very situational characters. Zargatha, I think, would be a safe choice right now. The problem is, uh, Thursday knows that Zargatha is probably very known by their opponents. So maybe they will try to go for a different character that's full of surprise. Swift would be a good idea to combine with Nebker right now. Tally with only one potential attack. Not sure if it's a good idea.
I agree. But basically, because Nemker has only one attack, both well, Hano technically can kill 2 minions, but Hano also has both Tali and Hano only have one attack. So I would expect them to pick. I would guess they will pick Swift. My option number 2 would be Wook, and number 3 would be Zergata.
Yeah, I
Wook
really
and
agree
Zergata
with
are
you.
close. They're close because maybe if they know that enemy team, maybe they want to pick Zergata, so they can't pick it. But it's hard to tell. Because Wook seems uh, the play with the Wook is both Wook and Nebker are quite tanky. Well, I mean the biggest tanks, but big tanks, so it would be
Mm,
really hard to kill either of them.
yeah, but also Wook and Nebker are they're very situational. You really need to prepare your turns. Having both of those characters in the same team could be a problem if the enemy team is compromising your planification. So maybe something more versatile. Hanu with its range attack with the speed buff could really help Nebker here.
True, that's a thing I did not consider. But and yes, and his speed up skills, which includes Nebker's gold. So
Mm,
definitely, if Nebker can copy an attack, he can speed up that attack.
exactly. That would be a great combo. I wonder if they're gonna go for it.
That's a but okay. It's yeah. All these I guess 5 options are quite good. The currently Tally seems like the most unlikely option because they have both two characters that only one attack, and
Mm,
that will hurt in the minion push game. That
exactly.
will hurt badly. Sargata, Sargata is fine because of her gold. She will be a
Yeah,
net.
they
Yeah,
decide to go for Zargatha with her mobility. I think it's a good pick.
and I think the most important about like against Misa going after Nightcrawler roll, it won't in most cases it won't do much. And if you try to go after Zargata, if she uses her gold to hit you, and you try to hit her back with Miss Red, well, I will say you will get a face full of attack back at you.
Oh, and Katy Carey decides to go for Hanu.
Yep.
They do not want to play Swift, even though they knew about this character a little bit more. So really exploring those new characters here. Same with Thursday, going for characters that Nebker is a very special character, very close to my heart as well.
Yeah, and they banned Tali, which is um to be honest, I wouldn't expect to take Misa and Tali together. It might work, but okay, it's I guess fine.
Yeah.
Um, I am a bit worried about Katie's carry team picking Misa and Hanu because Misa is uh, Misa's character I don't see needing a speed up. His red attack is quite fast, at least the melee one, and it can be a combo because basically if Misa can get next to someone quickly with his gold, then Hanu can attack that person. So in that point of view, it's definitely a nice combo. But it's hard to see me. Besides that, I don't see much benefit synergy between these two characters. Uh, but I guess I could technically say the same between Zergata and Nebker. But I think that's better in their case because Nebker is not really a supportive character. He's the tank. He's the minion controller. He is the one who you have to worry about all the time because his card will copy your card. He's the annoyance on the board who will frustrate you and make you play differently. And Zargata is quite a well-rounded character who can hit you hard, defend herself, move around, and even disable your movement. So those both characters are quite independent. Unlike Hanu, who is usually quite he is a support. I would call him a support character who really plays well together with his teammates. And
What is really
I,
cool right now with Hanu is that Misa has a lot of movement, and she has her gold is only movement based, and she can just fly over enemies and allies as well. And Hanu is dependent on his allies to be close to the enemy to be able to attack them. If they can land a combo Misa with Hanu throwing the rocks, there's a lot of damage potential over there.
yeah.
Same with the enemy minions if they decide to go for kills on minions, which I believe would not be a good idea right now. Misa only with one attack. She can defeat minions, but only later when she builds for alternate green. And so with only one attack, she's really there to try and kill heroes as much as possible. All right,
Yeah.
so we have on the red team, Zargatha the Change is being played by Rubru. Nebker is played by Calvis. And on the blue team, Misa is going to be played by Silva. And Hanu the Trickster by Kebrika. The players are setting up right now. What's your predictions for the victory of this game, Andrews? Oh, Andrews just disappeared.
Sorry, I had muted my mic. Sorry. Well, let's hope I don't forget again. I would say, if you look at the player experience level, I do believe that the red team has the experience advantage. I'm not sure, but I think they have played. They are more experienced with a full set of characters, and that definitely gives them an advantage. Matchup wise, which heroes are favored, it's really hard to tell.
I
I would,
I
I would,
tend to go for Katy Carry for the matchup because I think they're more versatile. Like Nebker can really, with his tokens, he usually can prevent people from moving where they want to go. But Misa, because she can fly, it doesn't really matter for her so much. And also the ranged attack on Hanu, I think he's got like range 4 attacks or
yeah.
something like that by tier 2. So it's even further than what Nebker usually can do. So yeah, I think if Katy Carey can maneuver around the red team, they might be able to land some kills there. But I would not recommend for the blue team right now to try to go for farm and get a push victory. They really want to focus on Nebker or on Zargatha somehow.
I think the best what I'm pretty sure that KTK Carry's team will be the team who's setting the speed of the game, because both the characters are the characters they don't want enemies being next to them. Well, at least not maybe at some point Misa when she goes for the kills, but definitely not early. And Zargata and Nebker are both who want to be at least near you, because Nebker's attacks are not that long range, and the best case scenario he can move a minion to attack you, but
yeah,
in most.
exactly.
So I would say if KDK can effectively start out this game, get some minion kills, level up, get their initiative rolling, then they can easily transition in a case where they can start killing. And I'm not sure what would they kill really, because I guess maybe Nebker, because killing Zergata with her counter attacking you is painful.
Yeah, and it really depends on what build they're going to go for. If Zargatha goes for range and Nebker goes for because we didn't really talk about the characters right now, but let's just do
Yeah,
like an overview of like all of them.
yeah,
Oh well, first turn is happening. Let's start by Zargatha then. She's a very semi-tanky, semi-mobile, but also a lot of crowd control, so she can really prevent people from attacking and hypnotize them and use the friendly minions to her advantage. She has a ranged attack that does a lot less damage, but it's her gold that has very powerful ability that allows her to defend with a red while attacking with the discarded card. Very strong ability, especially if you go with ranged attack. Nebker is a controller, so he can attack through minions, he can move minions, and then attack through them. That does not do a lot of damage, but the control there is very important. He also has a few abilities that allow him to teleport from one space to the other on the battlefield, depending if he's attacked or if he decides to discard a card. But mainly, and what's really tricky here is that Nebker can use his gold card to mimic. If we see, for example, a range 4 attack by Hanu, next turn, if Nebker can land that gold card on Hanu, then he can attack at range 4 as well. So it's very difficult for the blue team to try to always remember, has the gold been played? Should I attack now because he can use the gold on next turn on me? It takes a lot of preparation and double thinking. On the blue
okay.
team, oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna say about that. We're going for to Misa. Misa is basically a character who has incredibly great movement with her gold. She can fly over and fly over minions, going ignoring there, but she can basically go through them basically. And her melee attack is devastatingly strong, so she can pack a punch definitely. And if you can defend, then you are most definitely dead. What with all of this movement and even her blue cards give her movement abilities, and with those they can even move around enemy minions or heroes.
Yeah,
And
using the storm, you can swap minions with heroes and heroes with minions, and so there's a lot of control also over the board here. Her silver is very strong because it's actually a taunt, radius 2. So if you were planning to kill a minion and she lands the silver before you, you have an obligation to attack Misa, and you're considered to be adjacent to her,
yeah,
which in some
and
cases is a very big problem. Uh,
I would personally, I would probably go with Misa because her reds can go either melee or range, and I would personally like for her to go melee, mostly because of Nebker.
y-
Allowing Nebker to get an X. What hurts Nebker the most is the fact that he has only one attack, which is quite weak. That is his greatest weakness. But
yeah,
if you allow him to copy your attacks, that makes him much stronger. But if you allow him only to copy a melee attack, then he's forced to be next to something to attack, which is situational, can be true and cannot be sometimes.
yeah.
A range attack
So,
is much more versatile and gives Nebker much more options to attack minions even.
all right, and Hanu as silver that allows a 13 initiative silver. We're gonna see it first turn. I'm gonna talk about Hanu a bit more later. Right now, Hanu goes first with 10, using the blue card
Hmm.
to just fast travel in the jungle.
Yeah, that's
Next is
Hanu
going
is
to
an
be. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, Hanu is an interesting opener because in most cases, Hanu you want to be relatively close to your ally. So usually in guard games, at the first round you spread around so you both can get minion kills. But Hanu is a character who actually might not want to do that, but to support his ally more. I'm not saying, but it will be interesting to see what happens, how red team responds to this uh, mm, classic move out.
Yeah, we see that Misa decided to fast travel in the pre-throne, getting closer to the minions, while Hanu is going through the jungle. So they're split up right now, but they can, like, with the mobility of Misa, I believe that if there's a pickle for Hanu, she can just come to his aid, no problem. We see the blue card, the Paradox, being played by Nebker. Very prudent move here, going in the pre-throne, and you see Zaragatha is going to fast travel really close to him. They don't want to be separated as much as the blue team did.
Yeah, Blue didn't definitely have the advantage of the bird, which is a great gold movement. Next turn, he can almost threaten any minion on the board. The only one he's a bit too far away, only one space too far, is the minion at the very edge near the red base. That's the only minion too far for him to get to. Everything else is fair game for him, and that's the scary part about the bird. He can be in your face like that, and you can't really stop that.
Yeah. Hanu has a silver card that's at 13 initiative that allows him to target another character, and that can be the enemy. And they can play their skill that they played this turn. They can play it at 13 initiative or more. So he's actually giving his speed to a friendly or enemy, which might prove detrimental if it's used correctly on an enemy that was hoping to act last. So here we go, turn 2.
I actually quite like this. As you see, but
Medusa first. Yeah, go ahead.
in the first round, both the Hanu and the Misa use her blue cards are well relatively fast, and now they get to use their green, so they go last, which is the option. Basically, they get to respond to their enemy's movements, which gives their more choice what to do, and that's a fun way how to do this. Um,
Exactly. And the question is, are they going to use this momentum to try and focus on the snake? I know that in the last game, Katy Carey really went forward and tried to get a kill early. I'm not sure if they're going to try to do the same here, or will they be more conventional, go for the early minion kill, and just stay safe for round 2. Next is going to be Nebker with the green card. Only has one movement, but he can spawn tokens, illusion tokens, and when he's attacked, he has to swap place with a reality token. It's not a choice. And one
yeah,
of them is a reality and one of them is an illusion right now. And the enemy cannot move on these square and they cannot pass through it.
so yeah, so this is well, I expect Misa to move forward towards Zorgata, mostly because with his 3 movement, that's a spot he can stand and be next to a minion and be in a position which is threatening towards the snake. Going the other way, he technically could, but he wouldn't be next to a minion, so that's the slight disadvantage. As for Hanu, uh, since he does not need to be next to his hero enemy to attack it, I expect him just to, well, that's just two movement only, so I'm not sure what Hanu will do actually.
Yeah, so Silva locking in the resolution of the action now, and
Mm-hmm.
Hanu playing his green. His green card is really what I like the most about Hanu, because I'm one of those players that just want to go in, and if I die doing something great, that's all the better. And then this defense card here allows him to gain a coin if he's defeated.
Mm-hmm.
When he used the card, he's defeated. Like he can't defend from it, but he gains a coin, and the enemies will only get one coin each from defeating you. Of course, that card is more powerful the higher level you become. So using it for movement on turn 2 is a good idea, I think. And chances are that with both blue team characters focusing on the snake right now, chances are that the monkey will stay alive.
Um, what's interesting to me is that like in the shorter games where each team only has 4 lives, this Hanu's defense could be quite useful because usually it comes down to if you kill up enemy team 3 times, then usually at least one of those times will be 2 alive, then you win.
Exactly.
Now, if it's Hanu, he can die 3 times all he wants. You still have not won.
Yeah.
So that's could be an advantage. I expect it to usually be make more of an appearance in long like the big games with 8 lives, because then usually players get to higher levels and the game goes on for longer, and then that card pays off much more.
Yeah,
But it's
exactly.
definitely an advantage on the shorter games as
And
well.
the higher tier you get, the more gold you get from dying. So sometimes, just sacrificing yourself, being in the way of the enemy, even if they land the attack on you, can just give your team the victory, especially in a 3v3 or 4v4. You really want to go in with that monkey and be the pest as much as possible. All right, the flip on turn 3, we see the silver here from Hanu being used. It can target Zargatha, but not Zargatha, sorry. It can target Misa, but they cannot use any attack action if they are a friendly hero. So not possible to boost the attack on Misa here.
I expect Hanu currently to use it for movement, because if he gets to move, he gets to be next to a minion, and then he gets to, well, basically kill that minion with his gold. Because Hanu's gold is interesting because it's not an attack, but if he is adjacent to an enemy minion and not adjacent to an enemy hero, then he gets to kill the minion.
Exactly.
Otherwise, he uses it to basically flee.
Yeah, he needs to run away. So using the silver here, is it going to be used for movement?
Well, technically, he could target Zargata, but Zargata is next anyway, so I don't see much benefit for that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not sure what did he do. He might have targeted Zar because he didn't move. Um,
Maybe it's just a hold action then.
that could be, yeah, could be he holds. Though I do wish he had moved. I would love that play, because current Zargata played a card which only has one movement, meaning if Monkey goes into the enemy pre-throne, he basically is too far for Zargata to get to him.
Exactly. You could not prevent the movement from Nebker though. Okay, we see the snake using
Sure.
gold for movement. Um, and
I
going
guess.
really close to the bird right now.
Oh, and Bird,
What
I guess
is the plan here? Bird
the
can
taunting
retaliate with a 6 damage attack, and if the
and
hero
Bird
is not defeated, he gets a coin. So both
and more than anything,
ways.
yeah, and the Bird must attack a hero now.
Yeah, also he has to target the snake.
The sad part is currently, I'm pretty sure, since Bird has to now attack the snake, and of course, Snake's gold card, which is the this turn you may retaliate, is not activated because she did not use it to attack. She moved it to move.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm
No
pretty sure.
no
I
retaliation
think Snake
possible.
survives this using her red card to defend. I'm pretty sure. I'm not completely sure.
Well,
Uh,
Snake now has -1 defense because of the range. I think it's a
oh,
dead
right.
Medusa.
It could be dead,
6
yeah, because
damage
of the
is a
ranged minion.
lot.
Yeah, 6. I forgot the ranged minion. Yeah, I think that might be a dead Zargata. Let's see. Because if that didn't happen right now, I would say I'd be worried for the blue team, because Nebka will now teleport and then kill a minion, and they'll, since a small monkey didn't kill a minion, so that's 6 defense. But that's not enough?
Yep. I think it's a dead snake.
Yeah,
First
yeah.
blood on blue team.
And they both get 1 coin. I think that's great, because small monkey really wanted that coin currently.
Exactly.
Like, and I guess Bird as well. The minion push doesn't go their way, but still, it's worth it. Well, probably worth it.
It's funny because it's really this range minion that was forgotten by Rubru here. And now, okay, we can't hear it, but there's a diabolical laughter somewhere,
Oh
and
yes,
it
of course.
allows Nebker to swap places with a friendly minion. or a token in radius. That's radius 4, a lot of radius here. But you see how Nebker works. He can't really move with his cards. He has to use the shenanigans. He has to swap places with the minions, to swap places with the tokens. A lot of
Oh.
preparation there, but it can surprise the enemy, like you see here. Nebker's probably going to use his gold to copy the attack on Misa, and that's a 6 damage retaliation. But the difference is that Misa is protected by her minions now, and it's not the enemy minions anymore.
And yeah, and the fun thing is, minions walking since Nebker was outside the zone, and now it's end of the turn. This minion also outside the battle zone will now walk into the battle zone, and it's the red team's choice in which of these two hexes it walks into, because it
Yeah,
walks the shortest path, and if it's a tie, the red team get to choose which one.
exactly. And also we have to remember that the gold card has not been played by the bird yet. She can use an 11 initiative card to try to get out of dodge. So Nebker, I don't think, because the tiebreaker is on the blue side, I don't think Nebker can land the attack using
He can
gold.
definitely. I think his goal is fastest at 9-ish, maybe 10. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure Bird is faster. So if Bird flies straight away from Nebker, he's out of range. So I expect Nemker to play his red, because at least then he gets to kill a minion,
Yeah,
the
I
one
would
next to him.
assume as well.
And as for Zargata, she can fast travel with her red. I guess that's the best option she currently has.
Maybe she will go decide to go on the jungle path,
Yeah,
trying to
yeah, that's
get
definitely an
closer to
option.
the minions.
Yeah, I would like that,
If
because at least she
Nebker
can.
gets the kill, it's the only minion that would be killed on round one. So
Yeah,
definitely trying to go for push now is a good option for Team Red. They have lost a respawn token. It looks like it's only one, in the early game, and when you have two of them, it kind of adds up, and on the last push,
actually, I
um,
just realized something. It's quite interesting because if Burr places gold, basically to fly away from Nebker, then the right play for Nebker is play red to get a minion. But if Burr plays his silver and become like the target, Nebker can't use his red to attack, and since he has so little damage on his red, I'm pretty sure Bird can defend with gold to the attack. So it's now a mind game. The Nebker player has to guess what card did the Misa play, because it's 50-50.
exactly. And this is where the
I
meta
would
comes in. But these players have never played against each other. I don't think so. Um, I'm not sure they know what the other is thinking, and probably they do not even know what the other character is doing, because that's a full roster. Uh, we'll see how Nebker reacts to this.
I would love to see Bird play Silver right now, because it's a baldy play where says, "I'm next to you. Come on, kill me." And even if he dies, yes, they lose a life token. But if Bird dies with his silver out, he gets 2 coins. So that might be even worth it. So I think I would like the Bird play his silver now, and yeah, he
Hmm.
might die because of it if the Nebka copy is red.
At the
But
same time, right now, red team does not have any coins, and that's a very important move here. If they
also
cannot
true.
level up on round one, oh, red has been played and gold has been played for the bird, and red by Nebker. All right, that's the soar for the bird. 5 movement that you are immune to non-ranged attack and skills. You may move through obstacles and tokens, so it's a very, very, very strong movement card here. Whereas Nebker is using the assume control. He can move a friendly adjacent minion up to one space, then he can attack a unit adjacent to him or to any minion in range.
Yeah. Well, in Bird's case, he can do whatever he wants. Nebka is not a threat to him. Even with his silver, the bird can defend the Nebker's weekly one damage attack because of the minions. He can. I would expect the bird to fly in the cluster of red minions where they are ready to be slaughtered in next round. because I think if he can now upgrade his green, which allows him to repeat next turn's action, which would include repeating his attack. So that's one way the bird can actually farm. And yeah, exactly, he flies in the exact spot I kind of expected.
Yeah, the problem now is that Nebker can attack the bird right now through the minion that's adjacent. That's a range 3 attack. You have to remember that.
Oh, right.
Bird is not out of range right now. But first, we'll see the helping hand from the monkey. You may only attack a unit adjacent to you or a hero in range is adjacent to a friendly. The problem is the
Actually, no.
birds just.
Yeah, bird is fine. It's range 3, so bird is 4 away from Nemker.
1, 2, 3, 4. You're right. I somehow miscalculated
Though
that.
monkey is not now.
Monkey
Monkey is now in exactly
in
the spot to die.
peril. Yeah. And it's a
So
tie between Nebker and Zargatha now.
now the question is, for at least for Nepker, the question is, he could get kill a minion and then get the minion advantage basically. But if he does so, he leaves Argata without a coin, which does hurt a bit.
Yeah. I
Because
think.
I don't. He kills
Oh,
the
he
minion.
kills the minion.
And they're kind of fast rolls.
And she goes for the push as well. All right.
Very nice.
So I believe that the red team is confident they can really win this by push. I'm not so sure about this. Monkey and bird are very fast. They can travel.
True, but the fun thing right now is because how Zarkata's positioning is now that there's really only one minion she can easily get to kill. I'm pretty sure Zarkata can't kill 2 minions this coming round. And as for Nebker, he has one attack, and unless there's an enemy close by who can copy, who for whose attack he can copy,
Yeah.
he's not gonna kill. He's also gonna kill only one minion. So I would say red team has every chance to catch up in minions right now. And I think those reality tokens and illusion tokens of Nebker currently go away.
They have to go away. Yeah.
Yes, so those are gone. So no more teleportation.
Maybe you can mention this to Ryan, who's refing
Yeah,
the game.
I'll just notice. He will. But yeah, I thought interesting to see to what I would expect Bird to upgrade his green so he can repeat his attack. And as for Monkey, to be honest, I'm not sure what Monkey shall upgrade. He could upgrade his red. He could upgrade his. There are many options that Monkey could go
Hmm.
for.
What you want to see though from Misa right now is try to have some initiative. With only +1, she can always she can make sure that she dodges the gold from Nepker. They're tied right now. It's both of them are 11. So having a
Nepker is
12
gold.
initiative, Nepker
From
is
one point, I agree with you. Yes, it would be nice for her to. I didn't. Is Nepker's gold 11?
it is.
No, then yes. I I agree that yeah, you kind of want to be fast enough to get away if you play both golds, so you can avoid his copying your cards. But on the other hand, that's why the monkey is there to give you his initiative. That's why you don't really want to boost your initiative. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's a tricky spot. Hmm. At the same time, you really want you kind of I don't know. Yeah, I think you're right. Since the silver only boosts the skills, maybe you want to have less initiative on Misa to be able to act after everyone and land these huge blows.
Um, since Castle, I would like to currently talk about Misam about her green cards. Her green cards work in basically they're both next turn effects. one of which means she can repeat the action she does takes next turn. Like if she plays her red, she attacks twice. There's a circumstance that she cannot attack the same target twice, so she cannot double attack a hero, but she can kill 2 minions.
Yeah.
But her other green is that she can next turn if she goes through a minion, the first minion she goes through is still removed.
Yeah.
So that's also a valid point, though it looks like she went for red upgrade. So that's just more damage.
More damage,
Because
exactly. So landing this attack to make sure that it's a kill every time. I think it's a good strat.
yeah, reminding me, Ryan, what did the Mises level 1 green do? Because I seem not to remember.
It's
I think it's
it's
repeat
duplicating
skill.
only skills. Yeah.
Yeah, so she cannot copy her attack, but well, skill's also a solid option. Because she could technically use it to fly twice, so she could fly 10 spaces. So basically, from where she is, she can almost fly to any spot on the board. As for Monkey, Monkey is yet to upgrade. And we're also waiting for Nemkor to see what he will upgrade.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. Still, this match really is around the fact that if Bird and Monkey can successfully move around Nemkor and avoid his card copying, they will be in a pretty great position, I think. And at least for Bird, it's kind of easy to do that because as long as he places his attack on round 4, Nebker can't copy it. So, and currently, even if he plays his attack on round 1, well, technically Nebker could copy it, but I think he upgraded, yeah, and he went the melee route. So even if Nebker copies it, he's not next to anything to really affect it.
Exactly. So using the red right now would be a good option.
Yeah, since he can't copy it anyways with his green, at least currently not yet, then it's a completely valid option to do. And I think they really do want to get both Monkey and Misa really want those 2 coins so they can level up again.
I wonder if Nepker is going to use red right now. Nepker not chosen his level up yet. I wonder if there's a technical difficulty.
As far as I know, no.
Oh,
But yeah, okay, yeah, there's the level up.
did he not level up or?
There's the card.
Okay.
I presume that's first level.
He should have leveled. Yeah.
Yeah, he got a minion kill.
Okay.
So if they start flipping cards, then okay, that's his level up. Yeah.
Yeah. So +1 initiative, and he went for the ranged attack that does not control minions.
So yeah, his Nebker's alternate red is that he basically it's a frost attack. If
Yeah.
he targets a hero, if he attacks a hero, that hero next turn can't move. If I remember correctly, at least on tier 2 and on tier 3, I think he can't move and can't attack. I might
Exactly.
be mistaken like that, but something like that. So but it's only range 2, so don't expect him to hit Monkey currently.
I think on tier 2, it's actually preventing only movement this
I think so,
turn
yes.
and next turn.
Could be, yeah, you're right. It prevents movement this turn and next
only
turn.
attack this turn and next turn, and then tier 3 is only movement. I think it's something weird like this. Probably
Well,
Artie's gonna comment it in the chat. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Well, anyways, so well, Zargata needs to do some legwork currently. She's in position where she needs to get in position to get a minion.
Yeah,
That's currently kind of
you're
hard for
right.
her. And yeah, both of the blue team heroes use their attacks currently.
And Misa is gonna act first at 10. So that's the
This is
tier 2.
interesting. What's really interesting right now is Nebkar played his black card, which lets him swap plays with a friendly minion, and he has so many options that unless he will be able to be adjacent to an enemy hero, so he can attack them with his gold. And since he boosts his initiative, that will be quite fast.
I sure would have gone for the gold card on Little Monkey right now because
Yeah,
it was in a better position uh, to be able to use it. We'll see now how Zargatha moves. She has 3 movement there, going into the pre-throne to try to get some fast travel.
yep.
And
This is
Nebker swapping close to the Little Monkey.
yeah. What I expect now to be Necker to play his basically his gold copy Bird's red attack, and that's a threat. That's in
Yeah,
initiative
that's a
12.
12 initiative. Monkey can
I
get out of dodge with the silver, but I don't think that Misa can do it.
don't think I also think Misa can defend. What I think should happen now is Monkey should play his silver and boosts Bird movement, so Bird moves away, and then play his green to defend, so he's defeated.
Yeah,
But
that's the
uh,
best case scenario for blue team right
and
now.
get coins. Because
Yeah,
then at least
absolutely.
Nemker did not get a minion kill, at least not with his gold.
Mm,
And Bird gets to move on into better places to kill stuff. So Bird plays his goal to move. Monkey dies for it, but this is the best place currently. And even if Monkey is level 2, both teams will also still get only 1 coin.
mm.
At least that's what I expect to do. As for Zargata will probably... She wants to save her reds and golds for attacks. So she'll probably do her green to move to fast travel. Then she'll use her red or gold to get to the next minion, and then she will use the last card to kill a 1 minion. So she's currently kinda playing alone while Nebker, Hanu, and Zargata are all. I mean, Misa are all together playing a
Mm.
brawler. Zargata is just slithering around, killing some minions occasionally.
Yeah, I think the red team has the advantage right now with the push. Misa's attack is gone. She cannot defeat another minion. Hanu could try and defeat another minion, but he has to flee first. Um, are they going to use the silver on? Is Hanu going to use silver on himself or on the bird? That's the question.
Okay, let's see what happens. It's
No.
not a silver, and oh, Bird played his. Bird's going to die, and he wants to die.
So the silver Call of Duty has been called.
Oh yeah, see, I was right. Nebker's gold is only 9 initiative.
It's 9 initiative. Oh my
Yeah,
god! It
I
was
thought it was
nerfed to
really
the
slow.
ground.
It's really slow. So they technically they both could have gotten away. But I guess Bird kind of wants to die. He has no more attacks, so and that will get him closer to his
Yeah,
spawn.
it's a good solution as well because now Hanu will be able to get another minion
Yep,
using his gold, and they will be able to equalize the lane.
and Bird might be even able to stop Zergata from getting a minion kill
Yeah,
somehow.
because teleporting right now to the throne by dying, the bird will get 2 gold, but also is really close to the jungle where she can just fly. She can actually just fly to the center zone if she wants, and be a nuisance. We see Nebker using the gold. Uh,
Yeah, I expect
he has to target.
Bird, and that's
Yeah.
with the minion. That's eight damage. Even Bird with his extra plus on defense, I don't think he can defend that. If he had tier 2 blue, then I think he might be able to do that, but on tier 1 blue, I don't think so.
No, it's not possible. The bird is dead. Yeah. Here it goes. One
Plus, he
token
gets.
gone for blue team, but the bird does get 2 gold.
Yep. And technically so does Nebker, and Zergata gets 1. Technically, it'll be fun if Zergata now fast-traveled into the throne zone of the blue team, so to kind of prevent from Bird of respawning,
Ah.
threatening a double kill. But I don't think that the right play is a fun play.
Well, the bird can just fly overhead. I don't think it's a
Yeah,
good play.
that's the idea. I think Bird can just Bird is pretty sure Bird is faster than Zergata, and Bird will just fly away.
Mm.
Though this is the we can see in this at this point the weakness of their blue team of Katy
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 carry.
Carry. Katy Carry is that like attacks versus heroes, both of them have only one. Bird has only his red, and Monkey has only, and Hanu has only his red. So and they could Hanu can use his gold to kill a minion, and Misa can use his greens to have another minion be killed. But against enemy heroes, they are quite limited.
They really need to wait for the best moment to land those attacks.
Yeah.
Using them turn 1 might give too much of a chance to Nebker to do what he wants with the gold.
Yeah, because I have played with Calvis, let's say against Calvis, and he plays Nemker, and he's quite proficient in switching, teleporting around, being in the right position in the right time to utilize his gold card to copy enemy skills. He really has an eye out to for what has the enemy team played, and can I abuse it against them? Because we both thought that both Hanu and Misa was going to be safe since they're kind of far away from Nebker, but no, he just teleported right in and killed Misa.
Mm.
Though now they have learned that his gold is quite slow.
Yeah. All right. The flip. First is going to be Hanu at 13, 14 initiative.
I expect him to move a bit more away from Nebker.
Yeah, that would be the sensible choice.
But I do. Oh, I guess Nebker can kind of threaten Hanu, but not really. He can take a step. I guess getting closer to the jungle so afterwards he can fast travel back to his pre-throne. It would be the best option right now. As for Zargata, she is just walking next to a minion.
Hanu not doing anything. Okay.
Now that scares me.
Zargata using the gold to get closer.
Yeah, 1 foot.
Oh, not over the minion. Yep, that's good. She blade danced her way to the range minion, and then the bird is just gonna use his focus. That's 3 movement to try to fast travel.
He can activate it. Okay. Oh yeah, he can fast travel. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
bird is I don't know. Hanu
Oh,
is in a
Luminous
good
River.
position. I think Hanu.
I don't like Hanu's position now because if I think Nebker will play his red, which is range 2, as we mentioned before, and yeah, it doesn't have much damage, but I think it's enough to kill Hanu. Because Hanu only has his suicide green left.
Yeah. Yeah. The bird is going to soar. That's 5 movement.
The question is to where?
Yeah. Is the bird going to go closer to Medusa or try to just stay safe out of dodge to get the red minion close to their super minion? Yeah. Playing a bit safer here. Keep in mind that
since the blue
Nebker
team
can teleport. Yeah.
Since the blue team has initiative, he goes before Nebker, Monkey, Hanu, and he does get to kill the minion.
Yeah, that's
So
a lot
that's
of
good.
money, but it's another respawn token gone for blue
Yeah,
team.
and that starts to hurt. In these short games, 2 lives lost are too many.
Mm.
So Nepker has now the choice. Does he want to kill the minion to make sure they have the minion advantage? Or does he want to kill Hanu? Because yeah, because the good thing is if he kills Hanu now, that's another coin for Zargata. That means Zargata would have plus the minion she will kill will be 5 coins, which is
Enough
a
for
lot of
two.
levels.
Yeah, it's 2
I
levels.
guess she has 2 levels enough anyway, so that
Yeah.
doesn't matter that price. And that would be 4. Yeah, levels wise, it doesn't make much sense to kill Hanu. Just the question is, does the respawn tokens give enough value?
Mm. Well, if Anu dies, he gets a gold, and that's enough for 2 levels. He will become tier
Yeah.
2. Um,
So the question is, how much blood does the blood god want?
mm. This turn and next turn, the target may not move. Okay, so they can attack, but they cannot move. All
Yeah.
good.
And I think I looked at the tier 3 one. It has changed since I last remembered, which gives option to get a. Oh, he kills a minion. Yeah, I guess that's fair because the extra coins for Nepker and Zergata wouldn't have changed much for in for their levels currently, and would have boosted the Hanu quite a bit. And that
Yeah, and they will go for the push.
well, the push is yet to happen. It's still 2 versus 3,
Yep.
and Bird is protecting the big guy right now. And
It's a
oh
good
yeah, that's
position for Bird right now. Yep.
and Hanu. He's in a precarious spot, but if he plays smart, he can get next to the minion and then use his gold to kill it, which doesn't allow Nebker to copy. Well, doesn't allow Nebker to get a copy attack, and then move again to use his red to kill the heavy guy. So they could still win this push. It's not easy because he needs to coordinate with Bird when Bird has only one attack to kill. The
Mm.
Bird technically could get his green now and use his green to kill the small minion next
I
to him.
wonder if okay, it's only with friendly minions.
Yeah.
So Nebker can still swap with the 2 minions that are left.
Yep.
Uh,
Oh yeah, he'll.
which means that it's the bird really has to use his red turn 1 if he wants to prevent Nebker from being too close. Uh, at the same time, if they wait, the bird will be able to land those huge attacks on
The
Nebker.
thing is, since Nemkar went initiative build, well, Bird's red is still faster than Nemkar.
Yeah.
And if Nemkar teleports next to Bird, currently there's their enemy minion next to him. That -1 defense and misses 7 damage attack will be enough to kill him. So he can do that, but he's betting on the fact that the bird will not try to kill him, because the bird can kill him definitely then.
Yeah.
And now the bird has +1 attack also with his blue upgrade. The bird most definitely can kill Nebka with his red, even
And
without the minion bonus.
Bird went for the storm build, so she can start swapping things around. If Nebker wants to play that game, she can do it much faster than he can do. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, swapping Nebker first and then attacking with the red at 8 damage. That's a dead Nebker.
Yeah.
His highest defense value is 7 right now.
Yeah,
So
his red is 7, and well, technically he can get an upgrade now, which gives him plus and shield, technically, but uh, then he could defend. If he gets plus 1 shield, then he can start with his red defending against Bird. But that's an interesting play. I really do think Nemkar would love to be swapping with places with the ranged minion that is now dead. So he would still be in range with his raid against the heavy minion, but not next to it. So with the -1 defense would not count. That would be he would love that currently. But the bird killed the correct minion last round. So Unfortunately, Bird once again did not upgrade his green, which would give him the option to kill the minion next to him with his green card,
Yep. Uh,
be it with repeat attack or with whatever. Uh, so he still can't kill it. So if they want to salvage this push, he will need to use his red against the minion.
yeah. I mean, blue team
Which,
can collapse. They can collapse on Nebker. They can collapse on the snake if they want.
true.
Um, it's just that
If
they need to be patient and wait for the last few turns to land those attacks.
Yeah. What is interesting to me, like now that I think Misa has now the 8 damage, Zargata will feel the pain because even with her red, it will be hard for her to defend that much damage.
mm. Let's see how they decided to level up.
Yeah, because if she went for the range attack red, then that will hurt her. So I'm not sure. As for Hanu, no, let's basically my prediction for this coming round is let's make it in an organized manner. As for Misa, I expect Misa to basically to hold her first few rounds. Not necessarily play her black, but maybe set up her green just in case if she needs to repeat a skill or whatever. Because technically she can use her repeat his skill twice with her blue, so that's an option. Uh, I would that's the best case scenario, and her green is her slowest card, so that allows her to see what other players do. As for Hanu, I kind of want to see him move because he's not in where he is now. He's not in a great position, and I would like to see him move.
Okay,
Neb,
Hanu decided to go for the primary red tier 2. That's a lot of damage at range 4 now, but he needs to have an adjacent ally close to the target. Nebker decides to go for the
double
plane
defense.
shift and double defense, and also use the teleportation, the illusion markers as well, to be able to teleport. Lots of mobility here on defense for Nebker. They just want to get these push going.
Yeah,
And
I prefer this as a situational upgrade for Nemker because these two defense means that he can teleport in, not die to Bird's Red, and then copy Bird's Red to do whatever. Though it might backfire on him because if Bird flies away fast enough, which he can still do, uh, then he is left with no attack because he has to defend with his red.
okay, let's see this round. That's round 3 going.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
I expect Nemker to teleport. I don't see
on
any other
turn 1.
options for him.
Hmm.
Yeah, they play his black, swap places with the minion. As for Zargata, I expect her to go into the pre-zone if the next turn fast travel maybe next to Bird and threaten Bird on turn 3-4. That's kind of play I expect Zargata to do. Or maybe she'll react to Monkey's move and try and go for him. But we'll see. I might be completely off. They could just collapse on Monkey.
Navigator is now tier 2 hero, so a kill on him would provide a lot of respawn and gold for the blue team.
Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I at least unlike Artie, I'm not keen on early game kills in these short games because these early game kills means you take one life token, means there are 3 left. Meaning usually because it takes some time to get them, it will be 2 more kills to get it. If you don't get the early life token kill, it's still usually in later games everybody's tier 2, so it's still 2 kills to get the win. So that one life token usually changes very little.
Yeah, if blue team could get a kill on Nebker mid round, though Nebker does not have a lot of movement potential. He can swap places with minions, but if the lane is almost pushed like this one, it really constrains him in movement. Of course he could
I guess
fast
that's true.
travel, but um, trying to get a kill on Nebker would definitely leave the snake all alone trying to do the double push, and then
Yeah.
blue team could collapse on the snake after that. Of
What will
course,
be
it,
interesting,
it would take a lot of time, but maybe if the bird and the monkey decide to go for Nebker, they can do it. Even if Nebker had the infinite amount of defense, he doesn't have infinite amount of cards. Oh, and the bird goes for the attack on turn 1. But first is
And
going to be monkey at 11.
yeah, and I'm surprised Nemker is not switching. He's, well, unless he's using it one movement, he's placing some reality tokens. And yeah, I kind of expected Monkey to move. I kind of would have preferred he had moved a bit closer to the snake, mostly just because to be outside of Nepker's range 2 attack.
Mm.
And the snake still is melee, so I think she's melee, right? Oh no, snake's range now.
Yeah,
So
snake
that,
went for range.
so that actually might be the right play in that location. Yeah, and
That's
yeah, bird kills minion.
yeah, kills it with a whooping 8 damage. That's maybe overkill. I always feel a bit bad, when I see these huge attacks landing on minions. You kind of want to see this in action against the hero, but yep, just trying to equalize the lane. I
I really hope birds currently saves his blue, mostly because that's his only way to shift Nepker around to protect the heavy minion.
exactly. I think the blue on bird is radius 3 right now, so Nebker would be out of radius at the moment, unless he decides to use his movement to get closer.
Yeah, like I must well say this version of the blues, bird's blue, which basically swaps the units in radius swap places, but basically a non-adjacent unit in radius swaps places with you or with another unit, another non-adjacent unit in radius, so they get to choose between them, so whom they swap. So I would usually use this card against for allies, so they get swapped with whoever they want. But using it against enemies is like the end result is that they get to choose how they teleport, and that it can be used effectively if they have only one option, but it's tricky. And I usually go the other blue route, which is extra movement in a straight line, which in addition, uh, ignoring obstacles, which in addition allows you to, after if you go through something, move it next to you, and that's easier to pull off. So it's more straightforward. Pun. Move straightforward. Uh,
Okay, the refi tokens have been placed. My guess is that Nebker right now has put the reality tokens as far away as possible, just to try to get closer to the
I
pre-throne.
expect the reality token to be the one next to Bird, because if he teleports that one, then he's in range to kill the heavy minion.
Oh, that's 2 illusions. All right, I think you're
Two
right.
illusions on reality, I'm pretty
Mm.
sure. Yeah. So the two next to Monkey is basically just to prevent him getting next to the heavy minion to stop him from killing it. Though I don't see Monkey having problems with that. With that, he's still close enough. He only needs 2 movement. And I would love to see Monkey play his gold now, just because if Nebker copies it, it does really nothing.
It's a good timing also for Monkey if you can survive the attack from Nebker. Good.
Nebker doesn't do much damage, and
Yeah. Well, if
yeah, technically he will have to discard his red to survive it, but I think that's worth it. Then basically, then if that happens, Nebker is shit out of luck and he can't kill the heavy.
hmm. The thing is, Nebker is faster, so if Nebker uses the red right now, yeah, and Hanu plays red, I think that might be a dead monkey, actually.
That's why I don't want him. But it's like if you have the option to play your gold monkey, I think you should, because
Yeah.
both because it's a more situational card, and also because it is because of its more situation being more situational, it's less good for Nebker. Like that's the problem with playing against Nebker. It's a mind twister. You don't have to when you play your cards with it. You're not thinking just how is this card beneficial to me, but also how might my enemy benefit from this card.
All right, so we see the bird at 11 using the
Hmm.
soar. Uh, Not gonna stay close to the super minion from their side. think that's enough defending. Maybe try to go and harass a little bit with the storm. Or just trying to reposition. Maybe they will concede the push. I don't know.
I think he should fly home now. Because what I see currently on the board is Nebker teleporting. And he can swap places with one of his tokens. So he can swap the place with the token next to Bird, meaning he can teleport there and then use his raid to kill the heavy minion. Which is painful, and I don't think Bird can do much to stop that. And since this will be this turn and next turn for Nebker, it's gonna take more than that for Bird to for a small monkey to kill the enemy heavy.
Okay, so we see the Sor used to go and repatriate with his friend. You know, the monkey is a lot stronger when used in synergy with your allies. It's a good idea that the bird decides to go there, but maybe, yeah, you're right. Preventing the fast travel for the snake would have been a great idea. Nebker is gonna swap using the laughter.
Yep. I do believe Snake is first, so yeah. Snake does hurting, and then Nebker swaps. No, at least the positive thing out of this round is currently the cards Nebker can copy are not that important. It's a fly and a kill a minion card.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. So the lanes, the minion count is equalized right now. The small monkey has a chance to try to get the big guy.
I think it's too late.
Well, if the bird flies first using the blue, then monkey with the red can target the super minion. But it really depends if blue is faster than red. I'm not sure because of the +1 initiative on Hanu right now.
Unfortunately, I think the blue is you swap places with another unit, and there's no unit adjacent to the heavy.
Oh, what I mean is that Hanu can fire the red. It's a ranged.
If Bird.
It's a ranged attack. So if Bird can move there first, but Nebker is going to attack using his red. I think at 8 initiative. So they need to do this before.
Unfortunately, I believe for Hanu, he may only attack in range if he may only attack in range a hero. He cannot attack a minion in range.
This is the thing that we forgot though. Now Misa can use silver and the super minion will be adjacent to her, which means that Hanu can combo using the red right now, and it's going to land on the super minion and they will have to push. Now let's see if they thought about that trick.
I think Raz, you are forgetting because I'm currently looking at tier 3 red of monkey, and it says you may only attack a unit adjacent to you or a hero in range adjacent to a friendly hero. So the range part is only against heroes.
It's weird.
Yeah, that's the painful part about small monkey. He's not great at killing minions.
So there's no way they can kill it now unless
I don't think so.
Unless Hanu moves there first. Yeah, they will have to just repatriate to the blue side.
Yeah, and I don't think Bird can move Hanu somehow. Yeah, well.
And they're still trying to go for it.
Yeah, well, Nebker played his red, so if Nebker had delayed to try and do something with his gold, then maybe this would have worked, but now.
Living Tornado is going to be used just for movement. We're not sure yet where it lands. Okay, here it goes. And then Nebker is going to push. First push of the game.
Yeah, took a while. And the sad thing is, Zarkadis is in. She's in position to immediately start killing minions next round. So the the defender dev advantage they usually have will be gone because Zarkadis will have killed one minion. So this start now is a little look dicey for the blue team.
Exactly. They do have a lot of movement to repatriate though, but
Movement, yes, but unfortunately, Bird still has only one attack.
yeah.
He has enough coins to get it the second attack against the minion, but still situational because his red still has to attack a hero if able. So Zargata technically could sacrifice her life for the greater cause of pushing.
Okay, last turn. First is going to be a tie between Nebker and Hanu. Nebker will have the first go. Is the mummy going to target something?
Copy technically the bird.
And swap places with the minion.
A non-adjacent unit in radius, so place with another non-adjacent unit in radius. I guess that works.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess it works that way. Because since this their minion, it swaps with another unit, which is himself. Yeah, I guess it works that way.
Mm.
Nice use.
Oh.
I don't think that's yet. Yeah. It will at the end of the turn.
Then is going to be Hanu. That's 5 movement at 10 initiative.
What hurts now is since it's at the end of the turn, the minion walks in. Hanu can't fast travel. Hanu has definitely enough movement. He doesn't need. He's not worried about fast traveling. But if the minion was not there, if he had moved in, he could fast travel.
All right. Next is going to be the snake with her ranged attack. She has to target the furthest enemy minion.
She has 2 options.
The ranged one or the melee closest to the bird. Yeah, and she goes for the range. And lastly, the bird will move 3 spaces.
Yeah,
right.
okay. So, so technically the tokens go away. Red team chooses where their range, where does he walk in, because he has to go the shortest path, and there are 3 options, I think, where he can then end up. And of course, further away from monkey. Oh no, yeah, I expected to go away from the monkey. But yeah, what interests me is what does Misa upgrade now?
Yeah, it all boils down to Misa trying to get this death from above path where she can move through units and kill them. The dash and slash. Oh,
what's
the
one?
Ack and slash does not work with minions. Oh no, it's only heroes. So she cannot defeat minions with that card.
No, where do you see hack and slash?
So she went for the mad dash at tier 2. The first enemy that you move through discards a card. Or a non-attack card, something like that.
Or is defeated, I presume, right?
I think that's only at tier 3.
So she can't damage minions with it?
No, well, she could have taken focus and tried to get 2 attacks, but
Oh.
really hard to do now.
That might hurt now.
That's a level up here. We see also the level from Zargatha. And Nebker goes for +1 range.
Yeah, makes sense because now his 2 range red attack is 3 range. Meaning he has many options now. This is looking a bit dicey for the blue team. Hmm. And is there another upgrade? Yeah, Zergata got her +1 damage.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
it's
that's.
it's the attack canceller that she took in her hand. So
Oh,
at
that
11
might be really.
initiative, she can prevent the
This
bird
might be
from
really
attacking.
yeah, against bird is really effective because
Mm.
bird has only 1 attack. Knowing that, I think Zergata was an excellent pick against the bird. I did not consider this. Hmm. So
We'll
predictions of
see.
this turn.
We'll
I
see how this goes, but yeah, blue team with their very restrained attacks. Not sure they can do much.
If I had
Uh,
to predict what will happen, small monkey will use something to fast travel next to the range minion. Uh, Knowing Misa's playstyle so far, I think she will not hesitate and will attack the minion with her red.
and
I might be wrong, but
hopefully Medusa will not use blue to prevent that, or else that's
yeah,
the only attack gone for Misa.
yeah. Medusa, I might be wrong about this, but I expect her to play her gold now. Or even, like, I expect her to play an attack now. Because she's in great position to start mowing down minions. Actually, it's interesting. If Nebker doesn't move, she can only attack the minions Zorgata can attack. Zorgata played gold.
And there
Oh,
it
and
is.
Burr played silver.
So Zargatha has to attack bird now.
Mm-hmm.
Well played by Misa. But
Yep,
first is going to
that's
be Hanu. He can fast
uh,
travel or just
yeah.
move.
I would fast travel next to the ranged minion, enemy ranged.
Mm.
What is the Nebker doing?
Using the
Hmm.
planar lock. Enemy heroes may not move outside of radius with movement.
Action.
Yeah.
So
Is he trying to
I,
lock them in or just for movement? Pretty sure it's just for movement.
yeah, probably because both of them are already where they want to be. Kind of.
Next is Misa.
Imagine if Nebker had played his attack this turn, it would be great for Misia. What she did.
Mm. Is she yeah, she's using the Call of Duty. Now Zargatha has to target the bird. She cannot kill a minion. That's a great play there. Really will
Yeah.
slow down the push, the offensive from Team Red.
Oh, so Gata just chose to move instead.
Yep.
I think if blue team played this right, they were linked. They have limited Zergata to 1 minion kill at maximum. And
Mm-hmm.
if they play it right, Nebker also cannot copy their attacks and is forced to kill only 1 minion.
Exactly. Uh, problem is if they attack turn 2, Nebker will just see this and will manage to just walk to be adjacent to an enemy minion, and he can just use the enemy's attacks. At the same time, he only has 2 movement right now, The only place he could walk to is really close to the snake, which makes him really far away from this minion they want to kill. So is he going to try and start walking towards the blue minion here? Oh. Okay, I thought that for a moment that she had to attack the bird, but
No, no.
oh, she could just use
If she
movement. Mm.
actually can just move. Oh, I didn't realize this, but I can see your hand in the game.
Spectators can see it as well.
Yeah, I didn't know that. You always learn something new with Tabletopia. Be it a bug or a new feature, suddenly as a oh, you card does something. You always learn something new. Uh, but yeah, so far at least this game has been quite smooth. Uh, so Zargatha, let's see what she's doing. She could technically attack the bird, but that's I guess bird technically has -1 defense because both of those minions who are close to him count as adjacent, so -2 and +1 defense only. So he has -1 defense, but that's not a lot of damage. That's 5 damage +1 for me, 6 damage.
Mm.
Bird
Yeah,
can defend that with his
yeah.
blue, maybe even with his green. So I would not worry about it.
Okay.
So is she attacking the bird? Not if she did, she would have turned the card 90 degrees to indicate it's active.
Mm.
So is she holding? I'm not sure. Let's. Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
she's attacking
she
the bird.
attacked.
And the bird defends easily with 8 defense. Yeah, no problem. Could have the bird defend with his green? Possibly. I
Yeah, I
guess
think
not.
so.
It was one short, I think.
Yeah, but probably Bird wants to keep the green for the minion kill.
Yeah. Well, I think we discussed that he can't. But yeah.
Oh, sorry. Wink.
Oh, Nebker has an interesting move.
Yeah, he just wants to prevent the gold from being used on the monkey. The problem is if he, yeah, it's easy for the monkey just to get away from there.
And also, he's still in range to kill a enemy minion with his now 3 ranged attack. So I would personally, if I was monkey, I would just use my. What does he blue do? Yeah, I guess he could just use his green to move because he can defend with his blue.
Oh, the
Oh,
attack has been called on monkey, who is going to act first at 10. It's
I like
it's
this.
a 4 damage attack. The monkey does not have any bonus right now, and Nebcure has like +3 counting the minion.
That's
No, that's the
yeah,
ranged one.
that's
Sorry.
range too. No,
Okay, so only +2. I don't think it's enough, but getting a discard on Nebcure might be enough to disrupt his plans.
I guess Nemkir's only Nemkir's life is only 1 defense, right? I think so. So he would have to discard his green, which does a bit, but
Mm.
yep, and he
Green is
attacks Nemkir.
discarded, and
I would have not gone down this path, mostly because Monkey doesn't have a second attack to harm Nemkir, and Bird needs to start killing minions.
so if Bird reads this correctly, she will use her green. First enemy hero you move through discard a card, right? So she will use the green and go through Nebker. Try to get the kill on Nebker would be very, very interesting right now. The thing is,
The
yeah,
thing is, he won't.
they need to equalize with the minion kills first.
And they already losing. And if Nebker now kills the second minion, they are losing badly.
The thing is, yeah, okay. If the little monkey can wait a bit, he can probably land the turn 4 gold and get the minion to equalize, and maybe the bird will be able to get a kill on turn 4 with Nepker. Using gold on turn 3, moving in, discards a card, and Nepker does not have a card to play on turn 4. That's an instant kill. And this is really how you want to play with the bird. Using this on turn 2, and then move. You can reposition almost anywhere with the gold card. You can move through units, and then if one character is anywhere in radius 5 and has a card in the discard, that's a kill on turn 4 because they can't do anything about your attack.
The problem I see right now is if Bird now uses gold. Okay, he activated his card. Well, let's see what the Bird does now. Does he activate it?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
activated. So
So
next,
what I wanted to say is, if Bird now uses gold to fly through Nebker and lands next to him, which Bird will be probably first, Nebker this time will probably plays gold because there's an attack on Monkey.
mm,
If Bird lands next to Nebker, Nebker attacks him and Bird discards a card, and he has to discard red to defend, or he dies.
yeah,
So
you're right.
because of that, they can't kill Nebker, and Nebker is fine. Nebker did his job; he killed the minion. And Monkey is no assistance because he's out of attacks. So the best thing Monkey can do is move away from Nebker so he can kill a minion, and Bird should stay and keep killing minions because Nebker is not an option right now. The good thing is only that Nebker can kill a minion with his gold now. Of course, if Nebker doesn't play his gold now, then he's dead. But I think he will. As was Argata, and she killed a minion.
Yeah, she used both of her attacks
Oh,
now, just repositioning.
she's out of attack, so she does whatever.
Maybe she can use
She's
silver to try to, lure someone else, but she's adjacent to enemy
she's
units.
adjacent to
Yeah.
so much that it
Mm.
doesn't matter. His silhouette doesn't do much right now. So you have to move and then use it,
Mm.
and that might do something, but it's so slow that
Mm.
on turn 4 it won't do much.
All right.
Let's see. Oh, Nebker might
Nebker.
be dead. Nebker might be dead because he didn't play his.
Yeah, but he can teleport and just swap anywhere. Oh,
Oh, yeah, that's also an escape
that's
route.
tricky.
Yeah, and Bird can be everywhere.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, both Nebker cards save him.
We'll see where
That's
the bird decides to go. Um, the problem is, yeah,
I think Monkey going after Nebker was the wrong play, but it did not accomplish enough. Not because it is a bad move, mostly because their team do not have the amount of attacks needed to force death by attrition. If you have both heroes have 2 attacks, then yeah, you can be okay expecting 3 of them on a hero, and then they will run out of cards and you will kill them. Not if you are so low on attacks. Bird still doing Bird thing. He's going over Nebker and then going back, which seems fair enough. And Nebker discards his last card. He can land wherever he wants next to Nebker. Yeah, that seems fine. Nebker discards his gold. No, that's the good thing. Nebker doesn't use his gold. And Monkey, small Hano still gets to kill a minion. Naturally.
Well, no, because Nebker will just teleport adjacent
Oh,
to Hanu right now.
yeah, yeah.
Yep.
And
Preventing the
not,
gold on turn 4.
and the minion will walk back. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess. Well, yeah. Misa still gets, I guess, gets to kill 1 minion, the ranged
Mm.
minion. But they are losing this battle. And Zargatha is right where she needs to be to kill both enemy minions.
Mm. Alright, the last turn of this round.
Hanu has. I guess Hanu can play his green now safely and reposition. And if Bird kills the ranged minion, he has even more options where to go. But yeah, this looks. It at least currently it looks like this game will end with the second push. Hmm. So, if I had to predict what will happen now,
Yeah, I think it's just the bird attacking a minion, then there's one
Hano
minion
going
difference. Hanu will probably play the green right now.
and
And
walk 3 spaces right in between all of
Zargatha
these.
playing silver just to be
Uh,
sure she's safe. But there's no
there's
attack coming.
there's
Yeah.
there's a minion next to her and it doesn't do anything.
Alright.
Uh,
Misa first, killing the ranged.
yep.
That's
Hanu
2 gold.
second with three initiative. Yeah. Oh, it's only 2 movement. That hurts. He's still adjacent to Nebker. And Zargatha does nothing.
Hmm.
Yeah. And if I'm that'll lock in. At least no one has enough coins to level again. So that's a positive.
Everyone's
Slight.
getting the pity coin right now.
Yeah.
uh,
And blue team must remove 1 minion.
yep. So they must kill Zargatha by turn 2. How possible is that? Hmm.
It doesn't matter which one they take away. Zargatha has range 2 and
Mm.
she will save her gold against the heavy to kill quickly. Um yeah, Zargatha's gold is so plus on initiative 12. I'm not
Yes.
sure they can. I I don't think they
Yeah,
can do
Zargatha
anything.
is just gonna play red on turn 1
So red turn 1, kill
and
a
gold
minion,
on turn 2.
gold 2, exactly.
Yeah.
And Nebker can place reality tokens to block the path of Monkey and Bird. Oh, okay, Bird can fly over them, but still Monkey is annoyed. I don't. This looks like it's gonna be a game, but let's see how this ends. It has been Raz. At least as far as I've seen the tournament, quite many of these games have ended with second push
Yeah, it's
or in pushes in general.
yeah, people are really trying to go for the highway route towards victory most of the time. And I mean, for newcomers, killing minions is, sounds a lot safer, and you get like a fixed amount of gold for it. You know what you're going for. At the same time, l- getting the kills takes a lot of coordination with your friends. I I don't know. It's a huge investment, in a short game to decide to go for kills. You really need to know that both of you on your team are aiming at the same thing, and if it lands, if it works, then it's great. But then all that time that you spend trying to set up for the kill on one character of the enemy team, the other character can just farm. Um, in a
I
full roster game like this, if you have one character that only has an attack, like Nebker, you can try to focus Zargatha, for example, to deny her second attack, and Nebker will maybe not be able to land the second minion kill. But yeah, it's kind of tricky. You really need to know the flow of the game. Really need to feel the balance.
Yep, and as you predict, Zerkata plays her red. Okay, first let's go in this order. So Monkey first with 10. Hanu. Uh, what can he do?
Are they going to try to get the spite kill on Nebker? Which plate is silver just to make sure he can TP out and
Oh, and Nemco
not
has
die.
3 defense on his black. Oh,
Mm,
he has insane defense.
yeah.
I think killing killing Nemco will change nothing, and it's even if both of them there and trying, it will be so hard to kill Nepker.
Hmm. What can happen though? Oh no, Misa is out of range of radius, but she could have tried to swap the super minion. Uh,
Immune.
yeah, but first Zargatha is gonna try to kill, and then it's
Oh,
too
yeah.
fast. Yeah, no, you're right. There's no way out of it.
Pretty sure the best thing he can do is attack Nemker right now. It doesn't do much, but it's something. Hmm. But yeah, about talking about the short games we have been having. That kind of surprised me because knowing that this tournament is going to be short games being 4 lives, that usually encourages like killing stuff. At least I expected to do so because 4 lives means if you're lucky 2 kills and you have one. Sometimes 3 kills if you at early levels kills. So I expected there to be more killing because no matter what form of game we play, second repeated push on the same team wins. Well, if you start from the middle, okay, there might be exceptions. But so this game has not been impacted by the fact that it's a short game. It's just ended the way it did. So that's kind of interesting to me that
Mm.
it wouldn't matter with these short games or long games. It would end the same way.
Yeah, the question is the meta right now in the playtester group really oriented on kills, or is it because the tournament players really want to try to find the most efficient way up to victory? I don't know. There was a kill victory during a game that happened, I think,
Mm.
at 3:30 this night UTC. But I did not experience. Almost didn't see any kills in the games that I casted and or refed up till now. So yeah, definitely a tendency here to try to go for the minions
I think
as fast
one
as
of the main
possible. It's like a
one
race
of
now. Yeah.
yeah, I think one of the main reasons is because many of the players are new players, and they're uh, what they like to see is their position according to where the minions are going to be. They see where the minions are, and they position themselves in positions which are best to where the minions are now,
Mm-hmm.
and not where they will be after the push. And that's quite a important thing to learn to notice is being where you will need to be, not where you need to be now.
Yeah.
So you
Exactly.
are ready and prepared. And
Okay.
yep, okay, technically Birdie goes first.
Bird goes first. Too far away.
Oh, he could have. If he had flown first turn and this turn been
Yeah.
next to Zargata and played his still, he could have stopped her from killing the heavy. I'm not sure they would have stayed around because there's Nebker right next to her, also shooting, so
Mm.
he might have been able to stop both of them. boss is gonna be hard. And what is?
I think they're just calling it. That's my
Yeah,
guess.
I even Zargata is at 12, so and this the red team initiative, so she goes second after Bird. So yeah, it's over. And yep, and that's game.
That's GG.
And another game ending with a second push. Yeah. I'll say the game itself seemed like as I started the game seemed quite even actually. Yeah, the red team had a bit of a minion push, but it's just minor. It was one extra minion kill,
Yeah.
and it definitely didn't decide what really. I think the moment where this game really happened to go was I think it was round 2 when Nevker teleported in between Hanu and Misa. And since nor me nor us knew that how slow Nepker was, he could use his gold to murder the bird, which I think that hurt the red team,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
that
And
meant that
Hanu moving towards the super minion to try to land the kill for the push.
yeah,
It was not expecting, the red
they should have
team
been
to push
both
first.
both birds should have
So
flown down back into the pretty
yeah,
throne, and Monkey should have used his black to move towards there as well. Then they would be in much better positions to get some minion kills before the throne.
yeah.
But yeah, ignore those few things. I think this game was quite good. I saw some maybe Hanu could have been more in moments that he played his red. He could definitely played his gold. I would say in many cases that would be more advantageous. And I would have preferred if Bird went for his double strike ability faster. But yeah, let's now switch over to the game between to the chat of the players and see how they feel about the game.
All right, that's in the tournament 1 room, I think. No,
Yeah. Calvis, I couldn't see it's tournament 1.
is Katy there? Okay.
And I just finished it, and Ryan.
Yeah, we saw that. That was a really interesting game to see.
Hey there.
Yeah. It was cool.
Yeah.
Hey,
Uh,
Res.
You guys want to? We were hoping to talk with Calvis and Rubru, about the game that they just had, but maybe we don't have time for that. I don't know.
Julius, are you okay having some, I don't know, 10-ish minutes or what?
Of course, I mean 10 minutes is okay. So
Okay.
we will leave the room and see you soon.
Yeah.
Cheers.
This
So
is here too.
yeah, do you want to talk a bit about the game that you just had, or?
Sure, what else? Don't you need call the opponents also?
Can try and get them here. I'll write to them.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the Katy Carry's members, but they're not in chat anymore. Even though Ryan mentioned that they were available.
And how do you reset the game? Okay, we don't do that, right?
Okay.
Do what?
Reset.
Ryan
I don't
says we're not gonna do post game commentary. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop the stream for a little bit, and then we start with another game right on with Thursday playing against which team is that? Alpha Bravo.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Okay.